Hi beauties, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time. My goodness, it has been longer than a minute. It's been some months since I have updated my stash here, okay? And I don't know what to say about that other than it just is what it is. Time flies, okay? These months just keep clipping by, and actually, as you can see, this container is empty, or maybe you can't see, but drawers are empty. These are just things that I keep in pretty much every rotation, or that I'm going to keep in. So the last time I updated my stash was like 3 months ago. I actually updated it again after that and didn't film it, and then that stuff was in there for like a month, so it didn't even make sense for me to like show you what was in here because it didn't flow, you know what I mean? So I just figured we would start over. We're just gonna start from scratch. We're gonna grab some new stuff. So this will probably be like a shorter shop my stash video than what you're used to from me, but if that's cool with you, that's cool with me. We're gonna pick some stuff. I'll still do my swatches, all those things. Give me a like, subscribe, stick around for some more stuff. Let's get into it. Okay, primers, I went ahead and picked out. They're way in my drawer back here. I have sunscreen, I have my Auric in there. I want to get some more use out of my face base because this stuff was really expensive and it's already like, I think at least a year old in my collection. And sort of the same deal with this primer. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Dewy Primer just because a lot of my primers, as I was looking through there, are getting kind of old. And I just want to get, you know, last few uses out of things before I potentially have to get rid of them. Foundations, you guys, I have bought like some bomb foundations. This Exa foundation, what is this actually called? The High Fidelity Semi Satin Foundation. This is like one of the most beautiful foundations I have ever worn. They don't carry this in store at my Ulta, so I had to order online, and you know how that goes. I could not figure out exactly what shade I would be, so I kept Katie and Greta. I'm gonna film using those two because they're just so gorgeous. This is also a new favorite, this new Revlon Illuminance. Is that even a word? Like, is that a real word? I need to Google that. Illuminance. So this is the Skin Caring Foundation. It's 5% squalane and hyaluronic acid. I mean, I don't have enough good things to say about this. I can't stop wearing this. Like, these two foundations, I have not stopped wearing since I bought them. They both make my skin look so beautiful. Concealer, I don't know. I don't really have anything in mind. I'm just gonna grab this guy, my Milani Supercharged Brightening Under Eye. Powder, I have my Laura Mercier. This is like the talc-free setting powder. I think I'm just gonna use that. That's been another one that I cannot put down, and I think that's it for this drawer. So let's move on. Let's pick cheek really quick. Well, maybe not really quick because I have no idea what I want to use. You know, I used this like once within the last week or so. This is the Dalton Dream Whip Multitasking Blush and Highlight Souffle, and You're Making Me Blush. And I really liked the way this looked. As you can imagine, really, really beautiful, just like luminescent blush. So I want to use that some more. What else? I don't think I want to use that. I think I want to use, God, I haven't used this forever, but I just haven't been into powder blushes. My Honey Thief blush. Although I do really like this. Doesn't look like a whole lot in the pan, but that sucker is pigmented. Let's do that. We'll do that too. And do I want another cream? I kind of do. I've been loving this. This is another one I just randomly used like within the last couple weeks, and I really liked the way it looked. So let's do that. I love that. You know what? Let's do this too. Just because I haven't used this in forever. And again, it's like at least a year old, if not longer. So let's get some use out of that. This is bronzer and highlight. Gosh. I'm really feeling like I need to declutter again. Let's use my NARS cream bronzer in Laguna. That is always a good idea. Let's do, I want to use this again, my Ulta Beauty Blush, because this is like at least 2 years old, if not older than that. I mean, it's old, so I want to see if it even holds up. And highlight. I want to use this, but this is like a very, I mean, it's pink. It's like a rose gold, which honestly, this is right up my alley. I probably would use that for every look. However, I do have a face palette in mind that I want to use. Let me grab it. Okay, so I want to use this. I haven't used this in so long, the Glowgasm face palette and Lovegasm. I keep it displayed just like up here, and I always forget about it, but it's so pretty. The bronzer, admittedly, I'm not in love with, but everything else I really do enjoy. So let's pull that in as well. As much as I want to like just pull my single eyeshadows, I really need to get some use out of my palettes. I have found myself reaching for my palettes fairly often, but just more often than not, I'm reaching for singles. So I want to give my palettes like a little bit of love this time around. I do want to use this. This has been on my mind, the Glam palette. I have not used this like anywhere near enough, so that gives me a nice cool option. And you know what, I really want to use this too. Like, this has been on my mind, the Sydney Grace Mel Thompson. Let's do that. And what's down here that we can use? Anything that's really striking my fancy? Not really. Not really, although I will say this palette has kind of been on my mind. The KVD Edge of Reality, is that what this is? Yeah. Like, this is a palette that I have really loved. So let's do that. Moving on to lips, you guys. My lip drawer is like, once again, just nearing out of control for me, just for me and my liking. It's a bit overwhelming when I look at it, so I really don't even know what I want to do. I mean, I love having like a bold color in there. I loving having nude color in there. Okay, sorry, I just, like, I'm trying to think what I want to do. So my instinct right now is to just be like, let's not pick a lip color, and then I'll just kind of pick one each day as I do my looks. But knowing me and myself, like, I know what that means. That means I'm going to be reaching for these like every day. I'm going to be reaching for the same thing. So let's just grab some stuff. I'm going to grab a different nude. Let's pull some bold lips in there. I've been loving, I mean, I love these. I don't know if I want to pull them in though. What if we pulled in some of my Fenty cream glosses? Like, I love these. Okay, going to try my best to stay in frame here. Let's swatch some things really quick. I'm just gonna grab a few things. Ooh, that's my highlighter. I don't know if I'm gonna swatch everything in this Glowgasm palette, but I'll definitely swatch the glowy things because, ooh, like, I think that's supposed to be a blush, but that can't be a blush for me. But those are gorgeous. Bronzer. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, this is exactly why. Ooh, okay, but it still swatches nice. I love that. I used to love that bronzer, like a ton. Okay, we have some different tones going on there for bronzer. I know I'm all over the place, you guys. Oh, whoa. Ugh, that is one of the reasons why I just really don't care for these like beauty wand products. They're so unbelievably, like, I don't know, they just seem unsanitary to me. There's Salty Siren. Oops. I think Nude Sticks is going to be on Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, and I've been thinking about this. Here's the Dalton blush. Oh, I've been thinking about rebuying. Oh, the formula of this is so nice, you guys. It's like, I don't know, it's almost like a cream to powder. It's so nice. Anyway, I've been thinking about rebuying the Bondi Bay because I haven't had that bronzer in so long and I love it. Oh, such a pretty blush. That's the Honey Thief right there. Okay, I know that was like a very hurried swatching of face things. But, oh, look at this palette. I want to swatch this whole palette for you, but I'm not going to, is basically what I'm trying to say. But I say this all the time when I use this palette, but I really do think it was, for whatever reason, it was not, oh my god, I swatched that in a terrible place. I'm so sorry. It was not given the proper love. It just wasn't. I don't know. I think people were maybe just in a place where they like wanted to still dislike KBD, and like, I get it. I'm not saying you're wrong, but you know, just that palette is amazing. This is the Sydney Grace Tiny Marbles. Oh my gosh, I am so glad I pulled this. Like, I really have forgotten how much I absolutely adore Sydney Grace's formula. I mean, it's out of this world. And then the Glam palette. This palette just like doesn't excite me, you guys. And I know. It should, because I'm like so into neutrals right now. I mean, I'm gonna get some beautiful looks, like, I know that, but okay. Well, I'm happy that I pulled those. And then let's just swatch lips real quick, which I have no idea where I'm going to swatch these. This is the Fenty Cream Gloss in Cupcake In. I really, really liked these. Like a full pigment gloss is so my style. This is the cream gloss in Fenty Glow. These are probably my two favorite colors. I think I have two other ones, but love those two. Just by themselves or even over a quick lip liner, they're so pretty. I have the color I Am Bold. This is a Milani Color Statement lipstick. Wow, that is beautiful. It's like a raspberry pink. And then Dolce Caramello, or is it Dulce? I don't know. I'm sorry, you guys. I love this. It's a nude, but it almost has like a little bit of a, I don't know, like a sheen or a sparkle to it, but not like in a, I don't know, not like in a frosted weird way. I just love it. So, okay, we have lots of things going on, lots of pretty things to be going on here. That's it. That is the end of this video. I really, really hope you liked it. If you came back to me for another Shop My Stash, thank you. I know, like I said, it's been a long time, okay? But life has been lifing, you know what I mean? But I really hope you enjoyed the video. Hope that you will, again, subscribe, stick around for some more content. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, take care of yourselves and take care of each other, beauties.